Hi guys, it's Lee and Mike here from Shrine of the Geek.
Geek Chats.
Yeah, so these are going to be shorter videos of us talking about what we've just watched.
WWE's Clash in Italy. So we're hoping these shorter, about 15-minute videos will become regular.
Yep.
Whatever we happen to be watching, whether it's a movie, TV show, wrestling event, even if a new games came out, just to get our thoughts out there quick and see what you guys think.
I really enjoyed tonight.
It was a surprisingly pretty excellent card, I thought.
Yeah.
A good night. And you had said to me beforehand, you're not really looking forward to tonight.
No, I said that as well in our last video, which will be out next week.
Our next video that's coming out on Thursday, we discuss what we think is going to happen at Clash in Italy. So if you watch that video, we might look a bit behind, but watch it and see if
our thoughts were justified.
Yeah, if we were thinking along the same lines as WWE Creative, which I don't know if that would be a good thing or not.
No.
But anyway, yeah, so opening the show, we had Cody versus Gunther for the
WWE title.
Fantastic match, I thought.
The first time they went head to head, I really enjoyed it.
Yes.
The second time was better.
It was so good. I think we were just watching two guys who fully get the business, fully get how to kind of build a match and take it through the peaks and troughs. You know, Mark Calloway talks about a lot on his 6 Feet Under pod. It's about, you know, the kind of building up a match. It was fantastic.
Until the end.
And it was funny because we had just kind of said, wow, this match is great. Because, you know, Gunther was always trying to get in the sleepers and there was like reversals and it was really good ways. Like Cody trying to hit the Cody cutter. Wasn't quite working. It was really well done. And then the ending kind of came out of nowhere.
I thought it was a botch at first, didn't I?
It very much looked like a botch.
Yeah, it looked like it was a mess up, but obviously it's story building, so this story's not finished. Yeah, I did really enjoy it. I'd give it, like, if I was to rate the match out of 5, it's an easy 4 for me.
Yeah. Oh, we should say, by the way, if you haven't watched Clash in Italy yet, there's going to be spoilers, so skip this one if you've not watched it. Save it for later. Yeah, I agree. I thought it was a botch thing. It was a pin by the ropes, but Gunther had got his foot under the rope, like broken.
Which should have broke the pinfall, yeah. So.
But the ref didn't see it, and I'm wondering, is this again? But I think I've said this 20 times. Is this the start of heel Cody? Because he's been a bit of a shithouse with Sammy. He's been a bit a few times now, Cody, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Is this the start?
I doubt it. I seriously doubt it.
Say this in 3 months' time and it'll be like, is this the start?
Is this the start?
But no, other than that, I'm a big Cody guy, so I don't really care.
Yeah, but no, it was a really good match.
A great way to open the show.
Oh yeah, it had us excited for the rest of the show.
Gunther had a crazy reception as well.
Yeah.
From the Italian crowd. Gunther.
Again, Mark Calloway has said, like, Gunther is the business. He knows what he's doing.
It.
Yeah, he really does.
And those things, that really puts you in his sleeper, but then he drives the elbows in. It's a thing of like beauty. Brutal beauty. It looks like it hurts.
Oh, yeah.
And that's another thing, just before we move on. The crowd tonight, European crowds, Italian crowds, which we all know because we're football fans, those Italian crowds go. And boy, did they go. It wasn't like a massive arena or anything. The noise was insane.
Oh, yeah. It was brilliant.
Insane. Great.
It made me feel like I was watching an old school Rock vs Austin.
And it really puts you in the moment more when the crowd are loving it.
Yeah, and they're behind
really invested in stuff. Next up,
Jade Cargill versus Rhea Ripley.
Which, again, a really decent match, which built up to a good crescendo.
I want to put out there as well, like, I'm not the biggest Jade fan.
No, it's understandable.
And it's not because I think she's a bad wrestler or anything like that.
She's certainly not.
I feel she's a little bit green. For someone who's been in the business for as long as she has, she's still very green.
Yeah, with like AEW and then a few years now with WWE.
But she put on a banger again with Rhea.
Yeah, she gets the spotlight matches and she does
delivers
well with them.
Yeah. So like they had the WrestleMania match, which we said was a banger. This match, again, delivered was a banger.
It was so good.
The back and forth between them, they seemed to work really well together when just them two.
And it also kind of looked like Jade had learned from how Rhea beat her at Mania with the reversal, and she threw in her own reversals.
Yep.
I think it just leads into the frustration around Jade, though, because this is what she's got, and I don't know how... The bad aspects of Jade are the aspects that people don't really like that much. I don't know how much is down to her and how much is down to creative. But I do think there's something where they don't give Jade a lot of matches, and she's not a Roman. She's not a someone who you don't need to wrestle week in, week out. She needs to be wrestling very often to kind of justify this. I'm the bad bitch. I'm the one.
Yeah.
Because right now she's had 2 good matches in about 2 years.
Yeah.
Both have come in the last couple of months.
Which is a shame, but...
What was the biggest shame? Jade, fantastic. Rhea, again, fantastic. That spot where they flipped over the top of the rope and, like, Rhea had hit hard on the apron, but she kept Jade up on her shoulders and
slammed her down.
Thinking back down on the apron. It was they were in sync, those two. They really were. Maybe they've squashed the beef they had, or maybe the beef's helping them in their performance.
Maybe there was no beef.
Maybe there was no beef. It's all a work, guys. Everything's a work.
Yeah.
I ain't got nothing bad to say about either of those 2 women until the
interference.
The faction that's supposed to be badass now, even though we've spent months and months watching Jade Cargill F them both up. They came out, B-Fab and Michin, a typical, oh, here we go again.
Yeah.
And Rhea scared them off, and they were like, oh, we're not doing anything. And Rhea managed, I think she hit it with a razor's edge or something.
No, she hit the riptide, went to get the pin. Obviously, the leg was close to the rope. All B-Fab had to do was pick the leg up and put it on the rope.
And she could not do it. She fumbled it. It was like, this is... And then Jade was... You could almost feel Jade in her body going, what the are you doing? And then just did that herself with her own leg. It was god-awful, and you had one job. But this kind of goes into against Jade. If you have a weak faction behind you, it doesn't help this whole...
I'm the badass,
It really doesn't.
But the whole angle was saved.
Very much so.
By Charlotte Flair, who come out to help Rhea. So she took out B-Fab and Michin, and then she stood by the ring. Jade hit her move.
Like a jaded on her. Was it jaded, is it called?
I think so. She hit that.
Like, oh shit,
and then
done now.
Charlotte was like, oh, okay, I'll pick up the leg and put it on the rope like you meant to.
In one.
And
I'm not, I'm saying that like it's impressive to be able to put someone's leg on a rope in one smooth movement, but apparently it is.
It's very difficult.
It's quite difficult.
Yeah.
And long story short, spoilers again, Rhea got the win, which I think she needed, because I think I moaned on a previous podcast, all we've seen of... on the one that's coming up, actually.
Yeah, on the one that's coming up.
All we've seen of Rhea, sadly...
Since WrestleMania is...
apart from her win with EO to kind of finalise the Kabuki Warrior feud thing, she's just been getting her ass kicked by those new women, Fatal Influence, and now Jade Cargill's faction, the women's world champ. And so this felt like a really big, significant win. And the fact that Charlotte interfered, it kind of felt like, okay, the Jade Rhea stuff is done now. Now we can see Charlotte and Jade.
Yeah.
As we've heard, if it's true or not, that both Jade and Charlotte would love to do a program together.
Yeah.
This opens the door for that. I said to you as soon as, like Rhea got the win, oh, do you reckon this opens the door for Charlotte versus Jade for the final of Queen of the Ring?
Yeah, defo, 100%.
Which would be great.
Yeah. It's a setting, like WWE have done something really good here, and they've managed to set up a new feud, which Jade probably needs at the moment.
Yeah.
She needs something fresh, something new. Working with Charlotte, who's got all that experience, is going to do Jade a world of good, so I'm really looking forward to seeing that happen. Again, not much I can fault about the match. I'd give that a 4 out of 5 as well.
Yeah. I really enjoyed it. I say, when Jade's allowed to Jade, she's good. What the one I was looking forward to the most, up next,
Oba v Brock 2.
As I've said quite a few times, I'm not the biggest Brock guy. I respect the hell out of him for an athlete and a man. Like his resume in wrestling and outside of wrestling speaks for itself. Again, this was such a good match. This was Brock at his best, I thought.
Yeah.
He went in before the bell rung.
Yeah. So
I need to get you done, and I'm gonna do a job on you.
Yeah, and I thought the whole match was brilliant. Brock made, even though Brock was dominant, he made Oba look strong.
And it was something we needed to see from Oba.
Yeah.
It's a struggle and a loss and a hurdle.
Yeah. So like, he hit what, 7 F5s in
Seven
total?
F5s and a Kimura lock for about
Yeah.
2 minutes.
Yeah. He even put F5s them through a table.
Paul Heyman's introduction for Brock was amazing, by the way.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, this guy's good.
Yeah,
But it like Oba lost.
yeah, over lost.
I think that's best for him because it felt like they were already struggling with him because he's been so dominant.
Yeah.
Even though they wrote it that way. So now we've kind of got an extra reason to get behind Oba.
Because
he's
this
not
one,
going to steamroll everyone.
it 100% sets up a third match because it's one apiece now, 1-1, which it's got to be at SummerSlam in Brock's hometown.
It will be nice.
Yeah.
You know, it's his home state, Minnesota. Everyone thought that's when he's going to retire. It'll be the third match. We'll all know, and it can be a big last hurrah.
Yeah, and again, I think tonight Brock going over was the right decision.
Yes, and they did it right. They did it well in protecting Oba.
Yeah,
because he really did not come across weak at all.
no, not at all.
I mean, he even did like an Undertaker style
Get
raise
up,
from
yeah,
the dead.
yeah.
Because when he got put through the table for the 6 F5, I think it was at that point.
Yeah. The ref was
the count was at 7, I think.
Yeah.
And Oba just kind of dead
Jumped
man
up.
gets up like that. I was like, he's gonna get counted out.
Yeah.
But he didn't. It was a great advert for Oba, just as much as it was for Brock. And I'm very excited. It has to be a third match at SummerSlam. It has to be.
Yeah. What would you rate that? I'll let you rate this one.
So I'm a bit Vince McMahon, you see. Like, I'm sorry, I just am. I don't feel I need all my wrestlers to be big, brawny, buff guys. I'm not one of those dudes. When there's two big dudes and they just collide like kaijus, King Kong v Godzilla, we said, didn't we?
Yeah.
There's something animalistic and manly about that it makes you just go, yeah, get each other.
Yeah.
And I love seeing it. To me, that's my type of wrestling match. 5 for me.
5 out of 5.
I mean, even if you're doing like 7 F5s,
Yeah.
I don't care. It was great to watch. This is what we tune in for. And there was numerous times Brock
Looked scared.
looked at the camera like because he was in the Kimura lock
Yeah.
and Oba managed to pick him up and slam him down, and like he was clinging onto him on the way up, and he looked like
He's looking at Paul like, what the?
it was great. I've never seen that side of Brock. It was so fun.
It was a great match. Mikey rates it 5. I'm not going to argue with that rating. So,
I mean, it probably isn't a 5, but
we're allowed our opinion.
it's what I felt in the time.
Yeah.
Like, I know it's not a 5.
Second to last match was Soul Rucker versus Becky.
Lovely Soul. Ugh. I love Soul Rucker.
I really like Becky. I think she's great at what she does. But I just couldn't wait for her to lose this title.
I hope it sticks, this loss, because they've done this
Yeah.
with her where she's like lost it and got it back within
She's a
three times within the space of 2 weeks or something.
Champion.
I think she's done a really good job putting Soul Rucker over.
Oh yeah, like don't get me wrong, Soul Rucker, we already know she looks really good at what she does because NXT. Obviously since coming up to the roster, there's been a couple of hiccups here and there where she slipped and stuff like that, which could be,
I mean, it's high volume, high
well,
risk
because
move she does. It's gonna go wrong
every now and then, and obviously she's doing it in front of a bigger crowd because the NXT crowds are a lot smaller. So this match, there was back and forth. There was periods where I was thinking, oh, for Christ's sake, Becky's going to win.
It's a bit of a slow burn at start, and then it it built up very much, didn't it? So Soul Rucker took the title. I mean, she's been around for about 2 minutes.
Yeah, she again. To me, it shows that the crew backstage, the writers and stuff like that, have got really high hopes for her.
They clearly have a lot of faith in her because what her debut was against Liv Morgan. I think it's brave.
Oh yeah,
but I'm all for it. A bit of difference.
Yeah. Hopefully now, there's going to be a rematch because Becky's entitled to a rematch. But hopefully we'll see some new faces go for the Intercontinental title.
Yeah, I would like to see what they're kind of doing, or what Mello was doing with the US title.
What Tiffy's doing with the
what
women's.
Tiffy's now doing with the US title. Yeah, just something different, like because they're trying to push more young talent now, so it makes sense that I reckon Lyra might be an early match.
Possibly, yeah, but
that kind of feels like it's gonna.
We'll see what happens.
But it was a great match. The finish was great. She nailed Soul Snatcher.
Oh yeah, it looked great.
Such a good finish to get the win.
Well, I give that a 3.5. 3.5 stars. Out
Yeah,
of 5.
I was thinking on a 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, Becky looked great.
They
Soul
both
looked
yeah.
great.
There was a couple.
I think she missed one thing where she was doing the flip over the rope and only just grazed Becky, but Becky kind of sold it well.
Yeah.
But other than that,
yeah. On to the last match. So it was Roman versus Jacob Fatu for the world title in a tribal combat match.
I didn't. My only complaints about this match were the way it was staged, wasn't it? Really, because we can't. This tribal combat match. What is it? The third ever one?
Third one, yeah.
Or something. And I think I said to you beforehand, wouldn't it be great if they dressed the ring or they did something to differentiate it from just
a normal match,
a no rules match, which this is essentially what it was with a fancy tag on it. Like, I don't know, put torches up, or like I even suggested maybe having members of the Anoa'i wider family around the ring, like looking solemn, to kind of watching on, thinking whatever happens, this is the way.
This is the way.
That type of vibe, just to give it a bit more presence.
Yeah. But the match itself,
dressing.
the bit of set dressing, like the grass.
Something, because we had in mind the battle. You said to me, "Oh, this." Like when I hear tribal combat, I thought of Black Panther. I'm not saying they have to dress them up in Polynesian tribal outfits or war gear or anything, but
just dress the area up.
Yeah, make it look a bit thingy, and because they always talk about the head of the family, the wider family, we're all looking after each other. Like, even if we don't know who the people around the ring are, Michael Cole could just be like, these are members of the Anoa'i
family,
Fatu family, whatever it is.
The match itself was good.
Fantastic.
It was a bit slow at points.
Again, I wasn't mad about it because it built up well, like a good match should. A few gnarly looking spots with the toolbox.
Yeah, on the
that
hand.
made us wince. That.
Yeah, it looked like.
So like Jacob had his arm out and Roman had a toolbox and just slammed it on his arm.
Yeah, Roman had to pull out all the stops. He ripped all the turnbuckles off, smashed Jacob's head into the...
Several times. He getting out of a pin, he did a low blow.
Yeah, he speed him through a table, speed him through the barricade.
I mean, Roman was hitting epic spears this match.
Yeah.
I've been a bit of Roman spears lately, but he put some tribal effort into them spears.
Yeah, and Jacob as well,
Jacob hit a good spear or two himself.
Yeah, Jacob was... I don't think we can say anything bad about Jacob.
I will never say anything bad about Jacob.
Jacob is one of the...
Certainly not to his face.
No. He is going to be one of the brightest stars WWE have got at the moment.
I genuinely love that guy.
Yeah, he is brilliant.
I do love this unhinged side of him, because he got like 3 Superman punches in a row.
And
he goes off to stumble, but then he does his little... it's so cool.
But yeah, obviously, Roman won, which was expected, because I think I've said in a pod before, I can't see Roman losing his title until...
No, I think on the pod coming up, I think we said Jacob has to win this, because where is he now?
Yeah.
But I think we both were like, he's not going to, though.
No, because I think I've said this to a couple of people as well. The earliest Roman's losing that title, if he does, is SummerSlam.
Yeah, and even then, I would be monumentally shocked now.
Yeah.
If he had... Like, I think he possibly loses it.
Maybe next
year.
Yeah. But it's interesting what you said at the end. You said, is Jacob now going to be the Danny to Roman? So, like, that reference is from a film called Unleashed back from, like, the early 2000s with...
Great movie.
Jet Li and Bob Hoskins. Jet Li was, like, a caged animal who Bob Hoskins would unleash on people when he needed stuff... A message to send him.
He, like, lived in a grate under his office, didn't he?
Yeah,
and he was always out on a chain. It's like, Danny, get him.
Get him, Danny.
And then Jet Li would kick ass, as Jet Li does.
Yeah, Pembo will get that reference.
Go ahead, Pem. But that would be kind of cool, seeing this kind of beaten down, dejected Roman. Jacob, yeah. You know, kind of getting the barbs and the jabs from the Jimmy and Jay.
Yeah,
like
Jimmy and Jay,
months on end, and maybe something like King of the Ring. Maybe he wins King of the Ring, and he's like, I know who I'm fighting.
Cody. Roman said, I've got to go after you, Cody. He has to acknowledge Roman on Raw. Again, for me, that was an easy 4-star match.
But all in all...
Yeah, I'm very happy with the show. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what happens on Raw, see where it goes now.
There's plenty of interesting places for things to go now. What's Sol going to do with their title? Where's Rhea going to go? The Jade Charlotte feud.
Yeah.
Are we going to get Bad Cody yet? Probably not. Is Jacob going to acknowledge?
Find out on Monday. But no, thank you very much for joining us, guys. We hope you like this video. We will do more of these when we can. Like we said, we have an episode coming out on Thursday, a mystery snack box one. Tune in for that. It's very funny. And we'll see you on the next one.
See you later, guys.
Bye.